Hey guys, what is going on? It's JKK1 here, and welcome to another episode of my career mode. Now, we're starting off this episode against Rochdale, and I do have to admit, this episode is purely goals. There is not, any extra chances in this whole episode. It is purely just goal, 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 end game, next game, goal, goal, goal. Because I wanted to try and get every single match in the transfer window done in this episode. And I don't want to ruin it, actually. I'll leave it. So you just saw my side there, and you're actually seeing Rochdale's side here with Grant Holt up front and Vincenti on the wing. And yeah, they're actually a pretty good side, Rochdale, so I don't know what I was expecting from this. But we started off in the 11th minute with Wes Burns running through the middle. Doing really well. Passed it off to Calvin Phillips, and Calvin Phillips absolutely beats the keeper and finesses it right into the near post. I almost forgot what to say there. Yeah, Calvin Phillips with a nice finesse straight into the near post, and that put us 1-0 up. And to be honest, that was really easy of a goal, and I don't know why it was so easy. But yeah, literally 4 minutes later, David Ball puts in Arashata, and Arashata does the exact same. David Ball on the edge of the box, he does a little dink pass to Arashata. Arashata takes a couple touches and literally just finesses it straight into the same corner that Phillips did a couple minutes earlier. And you would have thought if the AI had a bit of sense, they would have actually known that. But yeah, then this happened. A couple minutes after that, I think 4 minutes after that. Yep, that happened. I think it was Noble Lazarus that actually got on the end of a free kick, jumped above 3 of my defenders and then scored. I mean, on the replay, you can clearly see, Vincenti whips the ball in, and he just absolutely dominates all 3 of my defenders and the keeper. But we weren't having any of that, so Harris literally ran down the wing, passed the ball, dinked it to Wes Burns, in the exact same corner that I've done in the past 2 goals. Wes Burns is carrying on the trend, and essentially, we have a team hat-trick in that bottom corner. So yeah, we've actually got... Just in the first half alone, we have Phillips with a goal, we have Arashata with a goal, and we have Wes Burns. And that's how it finished half time. 4 goals in the first half was absolutely unbelievable. I couldn't actually believe it. So yeah, we'll join in the second half now. In the 56th minute, Arashata does really well, jumping over a slide tackle, passed it off to Calvin Phillips, and the near post yet again. But this time, it was actually at least... It looked like it took a bit more skill than the other times. I mean, he actually tried to go for the top corner there, but he didn't. But I'm really impressed with Arashata. He's not high rated at all, but his dribbling obviously carried him through there. And yet again, another stall in the works as Bennett absolutely smashes it. And Aristide couldn't do anything about that. He could not do a thing. And that actually made the game 4-2, so 6 goals in the game already. You can see why I actually just went for goals this episode, because this is only the first game, and we're already 6 goals deep. And I don't know why I put the slight bit of the second replay in there, but don't judge me. I wasn't having any of that, so Sonogo passed it in. Phillips dinked it to... I think that's Wes Burns, because of the ginger beard and the Welsh low knee actually just had defeated the keeper again. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna tell you now, that is how the game finished. With the far post finish, the first one on our team, and yep, 5-2 we beat Rochdale. And I thought I'd leave this in. I talked about it in the past couple of episodes, and I've finally done it. We are going up in difficulty. Professionally is just too easy. I know it'll mean that there's less goals in the games, but I mean, it's literally too easy. So yep, we have our second game in the Capital One Cup against Leeds. So obviously this is going to be a tough game. It's always going to be a tough game, because they're just such a better side than what I think I have. But anyway, here's the team. I made a few changes. I mean, Amiobi's actually playing this game. Bobby Grant's in. Sarcevic is playing centre mid, and Mikowski's at CDM. Amari Bell's actually playing this game, which I don't actually do that often. I probably should play him a bit more because he's actually young and he's actually not a loanee either, so he could probably grow quite well. And yeah, I feel like I should be playing him a bit more than Bob Harris. He's actually a loanee. I think he's from Sheffield United, but don't quote me on that. So anyway, here we go. We've kicked off now, and I thought I'd just leave it until the first minute there, because I'm thinking about a few editorial changes. I'm just testing them out in this episode. But anyway, whilst talking about that, you saw, I think it's Luke Murphy. I'm not sure whether that's his first name, but you saw Luke Murphy do like a nice little 1-2 there. But I'm not sure how he scored that sliding finish. Like, I was really annoyed. But yet again, I think this is the best goal for me in this series, with Jimmy Ryan stood over a free kick. Like, he's off angle as well, but he's perfect for a right footer, and he just curbs it straight into the top corner. And Jimmy Ryan's a bit of like an on and off kind of player for me, because obviously he's a very high rated player, and he's actually a player for Fleetwood. He's not like a loanee or anything, but he's actually, he plays bad sometimes. He sometimes got a bad touch, sometimes he can't pass the ball, but most of the time he just comes out with that stuff, and you just can't take him out of the team. But anyways, you saw that was half time, and here's the first chance, literally the first chance of the second half. And Devontae Cole comes back on the score sheet, and what a player he is. Like, honestly, there's something about his dribbling that just, like, you can take the ball past players a lot easier than with others. And obviously another assist for Jimmy Ryan there, and that's actually how the game finished. Like, that was literally it. It's not like I actually cut many chances out of that, but yeah, it finished 2-1. And here you can see a few transfers that I actually decided to do. So the first one's Alessandro Murgia. He's a 19-year-old from Lazio. He actually looked pretty promising. And Andre Frank Zambo and Giza. I just call him Zambo. But yeah, they both accepted straight away. And obviously, because they're both 1-year loans, like, why wouldn't they? I mean, they're probably not going to play at Lazio or Marseille, so they might as well just come to Fleetwood, and I'd play them in pretty much most games. So yeah, we actually got 2 transfers done just before the Oldham game, and that is exactly who we're playing now. Pretty much there's not much to say about this one. I mean, Oldham, they're a good side. They're a really good side in League One. And obviously, because we just upped the difficulty, I really wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. Because I know Anthony Gerrard, and he's very solid at the back, and Polian's obviously like amazing up front with Forte. I think that's how you say it, Forte, whatever. But I thought I'd just stick Murgia and Zambo straight in the side. And obviously I've swapped Amiobi out again and put Vaca back there. Just to shore it up, because I honestly prefer Vaca to shoulder Amiobi. I don't know why. It's just a preference that I've got at the moment. And literally 3rd minute in, Zambo literally, I didn't even know what to say. I mean, the 3rd minute in his debut, Sarcevic whips in the corner, and he absolutely dominates his man in the middle and just heads it into the far post. Like, I was absolutely shocked. But then this happened in the 20th minute, so nice play from Phillips, and it's ended up at Murgia again somehow. Zambo passes it off to Vaca, and Vaca just hits it in like it's nothing. Like, but yeah, again, both new signings actually in that move there, because Murgia actually passed it to Zambo. Zambo actually got the assist for Vaca, who is like nonchalant shooting, honestly. But here, it kind of put a spanner in the works as Polian played through Jones, and Jones isn't going to miss that on world class. Like, it was just poor defending on my part. Like, I left the centre of defence way open, and I really shouldn't have. Like, you'll see here, like, I pull Nilsson out, and there's just a massive gap, and yeah, there's just no chance he's missing that. But that was it for the half. We're going 2-1. One of our new signings has scored 1 goal and actually got the assist for the second. So I was pretty happy at this point. And then Calvin Phillips came out with this. So for some reason, he didn't get closed down. I just literally walked through. Like, I just walked through 2 defenders and he didn't bother closing down at all. But he just passed it into Sarcevic and a nice first time finish, and the keeper, like, I remember when I actually looked at the replays for this, and I honestly felt like the keeper should have done a lot better, but he honestly didn't. But then in the 78th minute this happened. Nick Houghton, I brought him on as a sub. Like, to be honest, I think everyone deserves a bit of game time, and that definitely spurred the cause on a bit, because him and Vaca up front, like, I could have passed it back to Vaca, because I honestly trust him a bit more, like, finishing, because Nick Houghton's obviously not the highest of ranks, like, levels, whatever. But yeah, he did the job there, and Vaca was actually on the back post, so I could have done it either way. But as you saw there, we finished 4-1, and I'm going to actually throw in the deadline day here, because there's no point. I was like 1 or 2 days before deadline day, and I thought I might as well just stick it in here. And I actually get, like, I skipped the first 3 hours thinking I wasn't actually going to do anything, but then I went straight onto the loan market, and I just had a look at a few keepers, and Alex Moret, like, burst out of the scene, an 18-year-old from Udinese. I don't know why, but that name really stuck out to me. I feel like I've played with him on a previous FIFA, so I instantly tried to get him on a loan deal, and I've not actually cut anything out of this. And yeah, he signed, I think that's with 5 or 4 hours to go on deadline day. I'm not actually sure about the specifics there. It was 6 hours to go, my mistake. And yeah, I'm just letting time run out here, and honestly guys, that's going to be it for the video. Literally nothing else happens in this. I'm just predating it for the next episode. So if you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and you know what guys, like, I hope this series is going well, and I will see you later.